Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, we're going to play the Abuelo's Awakening Omniscience deck again. This time, we're going to slot in 3 of Stock Up into a deck, which will get us the additional card draw that we might need for this deck to kind of pop off. And the problem I had before with this deck is a lot of times I don't draw the cards I need and then I lose because I never get the Omniscience, right? And that's the problem. Instead of having the Founding of the Third Path, this time we're going to try to use Stock Up instead. I also have Oracle of Tragedy, just a one-off in the deck. That's going to allow us to shuffle invasions back from our graveyard, back into our deck if it ever gets targeted removed, or if our opponent makes us discard it. Right? That's kind of the idea of the deck. Let's talk about our deck list now. In the early game, we got 4 Fallaji Archaeologists, we got 3 Charter Communications, and 4 Moment of Truth. Along with that, we have 1 Oracle, right? So the 1 drops, or the 2 drops, are all very easy to play early game because, you know, for our tempo play, card draw is good, filtering is good, we might be able to get Omniscience into our graveyard, and Oracle, even just to draw a card and discard a card, is good enough for the ability on its own on a turn 2 play. Right? And if it ever dies, we can always Abuelo it back, so we don't really have to worry too much about Oracle dying. Because our graveyard is kind of part of our hand, with Invasion bouncing, Invasion being able to search any cards in the graveyard, and then we can bounce multiples of Invasions with on our sideboard with this tap. So that's the whole idea of the deck. And in turn 2, or turn 3 rather, the 3 drops, we're going to have 3 Temporary Lockdown against red. This will be useful. We have also 3 Ephara Dispersal, also against red. This will be very useful. This will be a 1-mana play against aggro. And then we have 4 Confounding Riddles. So against deck that we need Counterspell, to hold up Counterspell, when we play our Omniscience, this is a free Counterspell with Omniscience out. If we don't need Counterspells, this is a lot of times it's just a look at the top 4 and put 1 card into our hand and 3 cards into our graveyard. One of those 3 could be Omniscience, and the 1 we put in our hand could be Abuelo's for the win. And then, of course, we have 3 Stock Up. Stock Up's insane. Not just in this deck, but in any deck. This is Dig Through Time. This is 3 mana to look at the top 5, which I think Dig Through Time is with top 8 or top 7, but this is almost as good, right, for 3 mana. In Standard, that's we're asking for a lot if we want to look at the top 7. In Standard, looking at the top 5 is already insanely good enough. And then we have, of course, 4 Abuelos, 3 Invasion of Arcavios, and 4 Omniscience for the combo. We don't have 4 Invasion in this deck because we don't need it. There's a lot of cards. Once we're able to stick on Omniscience, there's a lot of cards to help us find 1 Invasion. And we only need to find 1 because once we do, we go to our sideboard and we look up Beseech the Mirror. And then the Beseech Mirror, we'll get Beseech into the 2nd Invasion. And then with the 2nd Invasion, we'll find this town big enough, bounce both Invasions, play 1 of the bounce ones to get back this town from our graveyard, play the other one to get Haunt the Network, and then we'll win with Haunt the Network. So you really don't need any of the other cards. We need Beseech the Mirror, this town, and Haunt the Network, and that's pretty much it for this deck to pop off. But since we're allowed to have 7 cards, I put 7 cards in our sideboard. 1 Disenchant, in case there's something we need to disenchant, like a Rest in Pieces. I have 1 Step Between the World in case we mill too heavily and all the cards we need is in our graveyard. Step Between the World allows us to shuffle that back. We have Seasonal Weaving, another discount ain't big enough in case somehow they exile our discount ain't big enough, or there's a lot of things on board that's, we want to just bounce. We can choose a 3 Polycide to bounce everything and a 2 Polycide to copy our Omniscience, and then we'll have a token Omniscience that will allow us to cast everything for free while everything else got bounced on board. And if we want to get rid of our opponent's graveyard, Titania's Command. Exile to our graveyard, you gain 1 life for each card exiled this way. Pretty useful in those sense. And the real thing as to why I have 7 cards, 7 instant sorcery in my sideboard, instead of just the 3 that's a win con, is you can always Invasion without Omniscience and you can get any of these cards, and then you can try to cast them if you want. I don't know how, but we don't have green mana. We can try to get it with the Pylon, but it's, that's really fringe. Almost never going to happen. But it's in the deck. It's in the sideboard for giggles. All right, and then the land base, we got 1 playing, 4 island. The reason why we only have 1 playing is because we have 4 Floodfarm Verge, which defaults to white. And then we have 4 Adarkar Wastes, 4 Meticulous Archive. Archive is very good in this deck because we can surveil our Omniscience away. And then we have 4 Seachrome Coast. These are blue-white lands. We also have 2 Blast Zone. There's a lot of bats going around, so Blast Zone can kill the bats once we put an extra charge counter on it. And then we can get the cards we need back. And we have 1 Conduit Pylon, which can filter our lands, but more importantly, surveil 1 to toss the Omniscience into our graveyard. That's the whole idea of the deck. It's very standard kind of Omniscience combo, but with stock up and a little spiciness in Oracle of Tragedy. And no, let's go into the games. All right, our opponent is Conway. He's gonna con his way into our heart. Opponent goes first again. All right, well we got 2 Fallaji, so that's not bad. And it's about to get bad. This is start on white. Just not very good. Monster's Rage. Nah, I'll take the 1. Get your stupid creature out of my face. Oh boy. I don't get a land, but I do need the Abuelos anyways. How would I get my 3rd land though? Maybe with the Fallaji? Yeah, he's just gonna play it again. Gotta get one of those 2-mana cards. Well, okay. Thanks, deck. I don't know how much worse can get. We block, you pump. We know how this works. Ow. We'll take more damage than ever. Alright, we'll put this card in our hand. We'll put the lockdown in the graveyard? No, put the land in our graveyard, I guess. Lockdown can go back in the library. I might need it later. Land number 4. They don't have anything to lock down. So do I even want to lock down here? Does Fallaji give me anything good? This is a 2/3, right? I guess we'll have to do it this way. Gonna lightning strike it? I really don't have nothing, so I got a charter communication. We dropped the Omni. We got a blocker. Can he deal 12 damage this turn to a blocker? Does not look like it. Alright, he's tapped out. Here comes our grandpa. He knows what's up. Stupid red. That's usually how it goes. I got 3 invasions in our hand. It's always kind of funny. We'll take the discount. I don't even remember what my win con was. Haunt. That's the win con. Let's just go haunting. He's still here. He wants to see this whole thing go. Graveyard for this town. Graveyard for haunt. Do you want a GG? No? Alright. Well, we're gonna use some ghost to haunt his whole deck. Graveyard. This town. We're gonna haunt you again. Is he almost dead yet? This is much quicker kill though, compared to the olden days with me trying to mill out his whole deck. Yeah, this is a much quicker kill. There, he's dead. GG! Yay! Bye, Conway. Alright, our opponent is Andrew 632. Man, we'll have all 631 of them. This is an embarrassment of a hand, but I don't know if I can keep this. Honestly, like, we don't do anything turn 1 or 2 except Surveil. And the thing that we want to Surveil is actually in our hand, so I give them all again that. This It's keepable? I mean, I don't want to get rid of a lockdown, right? So do we get rid of an island? Oh, this is going to be greedy. I guess I could have gotten rid of the lockdown, now that I know it's a hedge mace start. Oh boy, we're getting countered. What deck is it? Cynic Rats? Or is it... It's Zur. It's always Zur. Here's Garmos the Beanstalk. No! Analyze the pollen, okay. Here comes Overlord. No Overlord. What is this deck? Confused am I. Well, we'll put Charter Communication in our hand, I think. With our Adarkar Wastes in the graveyard, Invasion goes back. Oh, we get charts. Do I want to reveal my charts already? Do I want to stock? I think stocking up here is probably better. We'll let him make his play next turn. And then we'll get more time to make our plays. Do I just want 2 lands? Huh. Okay, I probably want Fallaji. Do I want a Blast Zone? Do I need 2 white? I don't have 2 white, huh? Floodfarm Verge. Would that give me 2 white? This will give me 2 white. Pretty sure it's a Zerd deck. Here comes Overlord. He didn't play it last turn. It would be kind of weird if he played it this turn. Do we chart first? No, I think we Fallaji first. There's Abuelos. Now, I am kind of scared of him interacting with us, but I don't know if I can live in fear. Let's see what he does with his mana. And does he have hate? He could definitely have hate. And that would make it so that it's better if I hold back. But it's hardest. Okay. So I could counter one? Well, I can counter 2. Okay. So, do we archive? No, we'll archive first. Ephara's Dispersal. I don't want that. That's Abuelo. I don't know if this is good enough, but I'm gonna try. Stock up. And he's gonna interact with the Leyline Binding. We'll counter unless he pays full. Do we counter? No, let's Moment first. This will make our choice a little bit. Oh boy. Graveyard. Countless paid for. Second Leyline. Countless paid for. He's out of stuff. And we stock up for a Moment and another Abuelo. I don't know. Invasion is good enough. Cyborg for Beseech. Search. Don't need to cast with Bargain. Let's get another Invasion. Then we invade. Cyborg for this town. It ain't big enough. And the GG. Good game. So I was holding back on the Leyline, but we had 2 counterspells exactly enough times. Alright, our opponent is Syntax 116 Russ. I don't know what that means. We got chart. Not a good chart since we got nothing to discard here. But 2 lands with a chart. I'm gonna hope for the best here. They're black. Okay. Well, they're not gonna make me discard my island, so. They're black-green Innkeeper style. Interesting. I think we chart here. Oh, that's bad. I don't know what to discard here. Probably the Oracle. Well, the Oracle gives us a card, right? Do I need a second invasion? If my invasion dies, I can't really bring it back. Discard a card and draw a card. Shuffle up to 4 target cards. I also don't want to get rid of the lockdown because of the Innkeeper's talent. I might need the lockdown. Depends on what he has. Deep Cavern Bat, okay, he has that. He's gonna have to take the lockdown. Otherwise we'll just lock it all down. Yep. And then he's gonna pump his bat. Okay. One top deck deserves another. None of those. I guess green he can always just pop the lockdown. Next turn, I guess we stock up. Try to hit Omniscience. Once we hit Omniscience, everything else will be live and it'll be game. We just need to hit it. I don't know if our opponent's mana screwed. Or what. He's not playing anything. He definitely has a play, right? That's why there's a stick. But I don't know if he has another land to play. No, no other land. He's trying to get a land. Which gives me a turn. Giving me a turn is fantastic. I don't draw a land, unfortunately, but we're going to stock up for a land. Ephara and a Floodfarm. Not Ephara, Fallaji. I had an Ephara, but I can't. It's not the right time. I actually don't know what I should do here. Another Heap Harvest? Okay, so they're a land deck. Ooh, the Omniscience. I do want to toss it, right? So I guess I toss it. Draw and discard. Don't want another land next turn. And then we Fallaji. Nothing. I get a 1/4. Oh, beat them down with these. See, if I had an untapped land on the Oracle, I wouldn't even play the Fallaji. I'll hold up the Confounding Riddle. But it's not what I had. Okay, now the question is he going to kill my Omniscience with 2 kill spells? Because if he has 2 kill spells, then I'm kind of out. I don't know if I can Invasion into a good card, right? I'm pretty sure I was holding on to it. So, what do I hope to hit? Let's go for the attack first. Okay, I do get an Omniscience. I'll take it back in my hand. Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of mana this turn. It's only fair. He gave me a free turn. I had to give him a free turn. Let's get a bat. Okay. I mean, he can see all the lockdowns, so... Just bad is not enough. Yeah, he's gonna hit my grandpa. Dude, don't stick your Batman on grandpa. This picture of Abuelo is weird. Oh yeah, I always forget that this is not Abuelo. Abuelo is the ghost thing in the right. Liliana. Do we counter Lily? I think we let it out. Do we let it out? Do we counter Lily? I guess we counter Lily. I'm gonna have a hard time dealing with Lily when he pluses. We stock up into a lockdown. Yeah, let's go for the attack first. I'm gonna lock down all my own stuff. Now he thinks I have one Abuelos. He's gonna try to get rid of that one Abuelos. He's gonna see it. I have two. Stupid duress. Play a combo deck. My only opponents are combo disruptions. Liliana.
A fight? And you think you can win?
So only have one black man.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
I wonder what's his plan on dealing with all my stuff. How is he gonna kill? Don't think there's a one green mana spell to kill something. I'm gonna draw cards first. I think he can kill one, but not both, right? Oh boy, okay. That makes sense. Well, I got. Gonna take my invasion. What kind of Abuelo's back into? Actually, it's fine. I can Abuelo's back the lockdown. Haha! Gotcha, bitch! Alright, Cyborg. Beseech. Oh, he quit so fast, I didn't even get to see anything. GG. Alright, our opponent is Vinch. Vinch? Feels like a curse word. I know it's not. Okay, no blue. It's really scary. I got Ephara if they attack me, but it's still gonna cost a lot. No blue is really weird. Do I Pylon? You know what? I'm gonna keep for science. Oh, there's a blue. Never didn't have it. Alright, do we... I don't think... I mean, I could Ephara his Haster. It's probably better than Chart a Course here, because Chart a Course doesn't get me anywhere. I already have a land to play next turn. Oh. What the hell is this? Have haste. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. Guess we gotta Ephara the Colodin. Let's wait till he plays a mount. Ooh, boy, okay. Fine. It has nothing. So, how do we do this? Do we stock up here? I think I have to stock up, right? Because I can't. I don't know if I can chart the course twice. I can chart a course once, but if I don't draw an island off that chart, I kind of get screwed. So let's just stock up. Maybe I get a tap land. I gotta get that out of the way. I do. Okay, I do get a tap land. Yeah. Temporary lockdown is actually pretty useful against their deck. So. I'll take it. Is it Omni? It's not Omni. Oracle. You know, I don't have time for Oracle. Because I don't have Omniscience. I gotta dig for Omniscience as quickly as possible. And he's gonna go big. Colden's not digging around here. Hexproof Indestructible. Saddle. Oh yeah. It hurts, mommy. Okay, fine. What chart? I guess we'll discard a Seachrome Coast. Oh boy, there it is. This kind of gives it away, right? If I discard a Seachrome Coast, it doesn't give it away as much. He doesn't know that I have in the graveyard. Next turn I have 6 mana exactly to chart and then Abuelos. Does he have a 1 mana to stop a temporary lockdown? No, this is just sack something, right? He can sack the Ox, which would be dumb, because if it's hidden into the lockdown, I can get it back. There's a 1 mana way to get rid of an enchantment. That would be even more annoying. He might have a get loss. I just want him to tap out. Second Colodin. Another Ox. Okay, 1 mana. Is it Torch? That's what I'm afraid of, right? If he has a Torch. And I don't really get much of a choice here. So I gotta make the play. Oh boy. If he's got a Torch, he's got it. I feel like there's no Torch. Or he would have played it at this point. Cyborg. I was thinking about getting the season instead of this town, but that's fine. Or just this town him. Sideboard. Graveyard. Just out. No, I don't know what he's doing. Well, first of all, let's go to Graveyard and get back this town. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. So, I'm gonna be extra safe here. I don't want to get trolled somehow, so let's get a Confounding Riddle. You never know. Sometimes these people are trolling, and they're gonna wait till they're about to die and then torch it. Now they have no chance. But they're still waiting. I'm gonna GG them. You still wanna keep going? I'm gonna haunt you. Alright. Sometimes opponents like to sit it out. Hope that I make a mistake or something. Lots of clicks. Very simple deck, with a lot of clicks. We get a haunt here, it's just game, right? Don't need to do too much. It's 6 plus 2. That's 8. And now the rope. Alright, our opponent's dead, but he was roping for some reason. But yeah, GG. Alright, our opponent is CMB612. Whatever that means. We go first. Alright, it's a pretty good hand to go first on. If they got a Hopeless Nightmare, we can even discard the Omniscience. This goes 3 cards deep. This also goes 3 cards deep. I still want to Fallaji out. I already have a stock up. Maybe I take back an Invasion. It's part of the combo. Oh, mirror. Well now. Mirror is going to be interesting. Do we stock up here or do we riddle? With 3 mana? I think I'm going to stock up. Yes. Unfortunately, you got to take a Fallaji. I don't really know how to play the mirror that well. So our opponent might have an advantage. It could just be even. Neither of us could know how to play the mirror that well, but I definitely don't know. So I'm giving the advantage to my opponent for the time being. Don't think I want a Confounding Riddle here, right? He's nothing in the graveyard. Yeah, so we will Fallaji. And we take our moment. Yes. Send a message. I know he can Ephara it, but bouncing it back only helps me, so I don't mind it. He surveils 2, I surveil 3. 3 mana, nothing. That's really good for me. Is he going to counter this? So I have 3 more Omniscience and 4 Charter Communications that are all pretty good. He can also counter this. Or he can quit. That works for me. I mean, I said that I don't know how to play a mirror match, but I guess the shuffler knows. Just make him mana screwed and we win. Alright, our opponent is Ian. Ian the Initiate. Alright, I get to go first. We got Abuelo's in opening hand. Fallaji, Ephara. Mana to cast either of those. Or any of these except Lockdown. I think it's fine. We don't have mana to cast Lockdown, yes, but we have Blast Zone. And it handles most decks that Lockdown handles. Okay, well, this is going to be something different. Usually a Hedge Mace start opening hand is the Beanstalk deck. Oh man, I didn't want to draw that. Darn it. Oh, okay. They go up the beans. We get a riddle. I think we chart. Nope, I did not get another land, unfortunately. So we gotta play the Blast Zone like this. Bear. Not attacking with the Fallaji because they do have Right's End, and I don't think it matters as much, but I don't want that to happen. Alright, we're one land away from winning. Just gotta draw that land. Probably not gonna top deck an untapped land, right? If I do, I just win. Do not top deck an untapped land, so I guess we're gonna stock it up. Just take the invasion. Ephara. I don't need another Ephara. They get 4 mana. They get a 4 mana turn. And it will be kind of annoying. Okay, 4 mana turn. That's it. Free Omniscience, please. I also have a free counter spell if I need to answer. Invasion. I can even farm my Omniscience just to bring it back. Leyline Binding. Okay. Do I want to counter that? He's got 2 blue mana. He draws 2 cards, so let me counter it first. Wait. Let's draw cards first. Ooh, what do I have in the graveyard? No. What do I have in the graveyard? Nothing. I got an Oracle. That's not good enough. This in our hand, this in the graveyard, this in the library. Just riddle it. Countless pay 4. Not gonna let them bind the invasion, I think. Oh, GG. Actually, I don't think it matters because I can just bounce it. But yeah. Good game. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all of those Omniscience games, how does this deck feel? I mean, it's top tier for a reason. This deck is insanely strong, and almost no way to interact with it other than Graveyard Hate on demand. So you have to tech your deck full of Graveyard Hate to fight this deck. Otherwise, you probably don't have that good of a chance in beating it. Which I get it. It's very annoying, but it is what it is, right? This is the current standard design from WotC, and I think this deck is here to stay for a while. Abuelo's not leaving. Invasions, I think, might be leaving. Omniscience isn't leaving. I think Invasions is leaving when Brothers War, March of Machines rotate out at the September, but still not for a while. And once Invasion rotates out, I mean, yes, this is a key part of the combo, but a key part of the combo that we can live without, because obviously Abuelo into Omniscience give you an Omniscience on board, and having an Omniscience on board is usually broken enough. You just You know, slot instead of invasions, just looks besiege the mirror, slot those into your deck, and then now you can search for any card you want and still win that way. Right, and I think this deck is here to stay for a long time. It's a very strong deck, and yeah, it's also very easy to pick up and learn to play. Not a lot of rares in this deck, honestly. It's, you know, the Abuelos and Invasion are the rares. Omniscience is the mythic, but all these are, I think, uncommons. Uncommon, or commons, really, even. I guess Temporary Lockdown is rare, but I think everyone has Temporary Lockdown at this point. These are all commons and uncommons. Pretty easy deck to craft. Pretty easy deck to actually learn to play. Very difficult deck to get good at. There's a lot of strategy in thinking, well, will my opponent kill my Omniscience? Should I risk it, or should I wait till I get a second Omniscience, or should I wait till I get counter spells? But that's more of an advanced strategy. Once you pick up this deck and play a little bit, you'll start to pick those up along the way. It's a very fun deck, I gotta say, and that's why it is right now, currently, I think, top of the top tier on Magic Arena for best of one decks. Try it out yourself. Let me know how it goes. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.